During the mid-1980s, gaming began to evolve, with consoles becoming more mainstream in households across the world, allowing gamers to indulge in the addictive nature of many titles, ranging from ports of iconic arcade entries to movie-inspired classics, leaving players with an insatiable appetite for more. Two consoles would reign supreme during this generation to produce some of the most iconic titles and franchises to ever exist in the games industry, which would see both the Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, and the Sega Master System pitched against each other to become the dominant platform in households that would spark the beginning of the console war era. This was an experimental time for the development of horror games, taking inspiration from iconic movies and individual ideas that would prove to be challenging due to limitations of hardware that would force development teams to become more creative and adaptable in their approach, which would result in producing some truly memorable titles. The NES console predominantly became the more popular system during this generation, producing double the amount of games over the Sega Master System, becoming home to some of the most iconic titles ever created, with Super Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, Castlevania, and Metroid, to name but a few. But we cannot ignore the presence of the Sega Master System, as it was able to hold its own, producing some of the most memorable titles in existence, and sparking much debate as to which console was the best. There will always be a difference of opinion regarding both of these iconic consoles, and we all share a unique interest in the games we played growing up, regardless of which platform we had the opportunity to play them on. The Master System, like the NES, was home to some very dark and atmospheric titles that paved the way for the future of horror games over the generations to come. For those reasons alone, it is worthwhile venturing further into these concepts, so let us dive into the many games of the Master System that would leave a lasting impact on our memories for years to come. Alien Syndrome for the Sega Master System, released in 1987, delivers a thrilling sci-fi action experience. Players assume the role of a space marine, infiltrating an alien-infested spaceship to rescue captives. The game offers an isometric perspective, combining fast-paced shooting with exploration, as players race against the clock to save hostages and defeat menacing extraterrestrial creatures. With a variety of weapons, power-ups, and cooperative multiplayer elements, Alien Syndrome provides intense gameplay that keeps players engaged. With the game being a port of the arcade original, its dynamic gameplay, strategic elements and cooperative mode make it an enjoyable and enduring addition to the Sega Master System library, appealing to those who crave a dose of intergalactic combat and rescue missions. Phantasy Star, a groundbreaking RPG for the Sega Master System, released in 1987, transports players to the Algo Star system. As Alice Landale, players embark on a quest to avenge her brother's death and thwart the tyrannical reign of the Dark Force. The game features a unique first-person perspective for battles and a richly detailed sci-fi fantasy world with towns, dungeons, and interplanetary travel. Its expansive gameplay, innovative features with day and night cycles, and dungeons, ghastly enemies with varying levels and impressive graphics for its time really set it apart. Phantasy Star is revered as one of the earliest console RPGs with an epic scope, demonstrating the Sega Master System's capacity for delivering immersive and ambitious role-playing experiences that left a lasting impact on the genre. Ghostbusters for the Sega Master System, released in 1987, brings the iconic supernatural fighting theme to the gaming world. Players control the Ghostbusters by responding to paranormal calls, driving the Ecto-1, and capturing ghosts from a top-down perspective. The game combines both driving and action gameplay elements to create an exciting and dynamic experience. The game features a mix of driving and action gameplay, with players managing funds, upgrading equipment and battling ghastly creatures. Its unique adaptation of the franchise, colourful visuals and catchy music captures the essence of the Ghostbusters universe. While differing from other versions of the game, Ghostbusters for the Sega Master System offers an enjoyable and nostalgic experience, allowing players to step into the shoes of their favourite ghost hunting heroes and save the city from supernatural threats. Rastan, a Sega Master System game released in 1987, thrusts players into a fantasy realm as a warrior named Rastan. Through a series of side-scrolling levels, players battle against mythical creatures and enemies using various weapons. The game's hack and slash gameplay and platforming elements create an action-packed experience, allowing players to navigate through diverse landscapes, facing off against formidable bosses as they strive to rescue a captive princess. While it may not have achieved the same level of recognition as other titles, Rastan on the Sega Master System offers a straightforward and enjoyable journey into a world of heroic combat and mythical challenges, making it a noteworthy choice for fans of classic action-adventure gaming. Kenseiden, a Sega Master System game released in 1988, immerses players in feudal Japan as Hayato, a skilled samurai warrior on a quest to rid the land of a demonic invasion. The game offers side-scrolling action and exploration, with players battling through various stages, each inspired by different regions of Japan. As Hayato, players utilise a variety of weapons and combat techniques to defeat enemies and powerful bosses. With its intricate level design, detailed graphics and challenging gameplay, Kenseiden stands as a testament to the Sega Master System's capabilities in delivering an engaging and visually appealing action-adventure. It remains a cherished gem for fans of classic gaming seeking a taste of Japanese history and samurai combat in their gaming experience. Spellcaster, released for the Sega Master System in 1988, takes players on a mystical journey as Cain, a magician on a quest to save the land of Alderaan from an evil sorceress. The game combines side-scrolling action, platforming and exploration as players traverse through different realms, defeating enemies and solving puzzles, using various spells and abilities. With its vibrant graphics, dark atmosphere and diverse gameplay mechanics, Spellcaster offers an engaging and immersive adventure. While it may not be as well known as other Sega Master System titles, its blend of action and magic themed gameplay provides a unique and enjoyable experience for players seeking a dose of fantasy and adventure on the 8-bit console. Golvellius, a Sega Master System game released in 1988, immerses players in a vibrant and expansive fantasy world. You begin your journey as a young warrior on a mission to defeat the evil Demon Lord. The game blends action RPG gameplay with top-down exploration, challenging players to navigate diverse landscapes, battling enemies, and gathering items to enhance their abilities. With its colourful visuals, engaging music, and intricate level design, Golvellius offers an immersive adventure that requires strategic thinking and skillful combat. Golvellius on the Sega Master System remains a hidden gem, providing an enchanting and challenging experience for those seeking a memorable fantasy journey. Altered Beast, an arcade port released for the Sega Master System in 1989, showcases the console's capacity for arcade-style action. Players take on the role of a resurrected centurion, tasked with defeating hordes of supernatural enemies to rescue the goddess Athena. Through a series of side-scrolling levels, the protagonist gains the ability to transform into powerful beasts, each with unique abilities. With its digitised voice samples, atmospheric visuals and straightforward beat-em-up gameplay, Altered Beast offers a quintessential arcade experience on the Sega Master System. Though it may not have the same graphical prowess or fluent gameplay as other versions due to its high level of difficulty and poor combat mechanics, it still remains an influential title, allowing players to learn of the early days of arcade action and horror-style gaming in their own homes. Lord of the Sword, a Sega Master System game released in 1988, ventures into the realm of fantasy as players take on the role of a heroic character, embarking on a mission to vanquish the enemy Dark Lord, Dracula. The game combines action-adventure gameplay with RPG elements, featuring side-scrolling action and top-down exploration and combat. Players navigate through various environments, battling enemies and gathering equipment to strengthen their character. Lord of the Sword offers an engaging and challenging fantasy adventure, requiring players to strategically navigate its expansive world and conquer foes in their pursuit of heroic triumph over the forces of darkness. Ghouls and Ghosts, released for the Sega Master System in 1989, and delivers a challenging and action-packed experience. Players control the valiant knight Arthur on his quest to rescue Princess Prin from the clutches of evil. With side-scrolling gameplay, Arthur battles through eerie landscapes and battles a host of supernatural foes, using a variety of weapons and armour upgrades. The game's atmospheric visuals, haunting music and tough as nails difficulty capture the essence of the series. Despite hardware limitations compared to other versions, Ghouls and Ghosts on the Sega Master System still manages to remain a testament to the platform's ability to deliver intense and exhilarating arcade-style action, leaving players both exhilarated and frustrated as they strive to overcome its formidable challenges. Alien Storm, released for the Sega Master System in 1991, invites players into a world under siege by extraterrestrial invaders. As members of a special task force, players engage in side-scrolling beat-em-up style action to eliminate alien threats and rescue hostages. In the game, several characters are available and each have their own distinct set of abilities, as well as a mix of shooting and melee combat styles. With its colourful graphics, dynamic gameplay and cooperative multiplayer elements, Alien Storm delivers an engaging, action-packed experience. While it may not have garnered the same attention as other Sega Master System titles, its blend of sci-fi and arcade-style action makes it an entertaining choice for fans of retro gaming and cooperative gameplay, offering an opportunity to thwart an alien invasion and save the day. Laser Ghost, a Sega Master System game released in 1991, brings the arcade shooting experience to home consoles. Players use a light gun to take on malevolent ghosts haunting a mansion. The game blends first-person shooting with on-rails gameplay, challenging players to react swiftly and accurately to eliminate supernatural threats. With its spooky visuals, creepy sound effects, and fast-paced action, Laser Ghost delivers an engaging and immersive shooting gallery adventure. While it may not be as well known as other light gun games, its unique premise and arcade-styled gameplay provide a dose of ghost hunting excitement for players seeking a different kind of shooting experience on the Sega Master System. Alien 3, an adaptation of the iconic movie released for the Sega Master System in 1992, brings the intense sci-fi horror of the film to the gaming screen. Players step into the boots of Ellen Ripley, tasked with navigating labyrinthian environments and confronting the deadly xenomorph threat. With a mix of side-scrolling action and exploration, the game captures the tension and atmosphere of the film franchise, with limited ammunition and an emphasis on resource management that only add to the challenge, requiring players to strategize their actions carefully. Alien 3 for the Sega Master System provides a dark, gripping and nerve-wracking experience for fans of both the movies and classic gaming, immersing them in a battle for survival against the deadly extraterrestrial menace. Predator 2 for the Sega Master System, released in 1992, which transports players into a gritty world of the action-packed film. Players control a cop tasked with battling drug dealers and ultimately facing off against the deadly predator. The game combines side-scrolling shooting with driving segments, offering a mix of gameplay styles. Players use various weapons and strategies to survive encounters with human and extraterrestrial adversaries. The Predator doesn't often make his presence known in the game other than red dots that will appear at random intervals that you must avoid, as it will cause instant death and game over for the player. But the game manages to capture the essence of the film's urban warfare and science fiction elements, providing an engaging and intense experience for players seeking to take on the roles of both a determined law enforcer and a formidable alien hunter. The Terminator for the Sega Master System, releasing in 1992, brings the sci-fi action of the film to the gaming realm. Players assume the role of Kyle Reese, battling through side-scrolling levels to protect Sarah Connor from the deadly Terminator. With a mix of platforming and shooting, the game offers a dynamic and intense experience with atmospheric tension. Players wield various weapons and gadgets to fend off enemies and face off against the terrifying Terminator. The game begins in the future with Kyle Reese being tasked with infiltrating the time travel platform infrastructure to destroy the machine and travel back to the year 1984 to save Sarah Connor from being assassinated by the Terminator, which provides a chance to allow players to relive significant moments from the movie and engage in a battle against an unstoppable mechanical menace, making it an engaging choice for fans of both retro gaming and classic sci-fi action. Shadow of the Beast, a Sega Master System game released in 1992, showcases the console's capabilities in delivering an atmospheric and challenging platforming experience. Players control a warrior named Arbron, cursed to serve a malevolent entity, as he embarks on a quest to break free from his torment. The game's visuals, haunting music and smooth animation create an immersive dark fantasy world. With its demanding gameplay and explorative elements, Shadow of the Beast offers a blend of action and fast-paced gameplay, requiring precise timing and strategy to navigate through treacherous landscapes and confront powerful adversaries. While it may not reach the same level of visual prowess as other versions, Shadow of the Beast on the Sega Master System remains an engaging and memorable journey into the realm of mystical danger. Bram Stoker's Dracula on the Sega Master System transports players into a gothic world of the iconic vampire tale. Players step into the shoes of Jonathan Harker, battling through a series of levels inspired by key moments from the novel and film adaptation. The game offers a mix of action and platforming gameplay as players wield weapons and face off against supernatural foes in the pursuit of Count Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula provides a chance for players to immerse themselves in the chilling narrative, engaging in a battle of wits and combat against the immortal vampire, and offering a unique gameplay experience for fans of both classic horror and retro gaming. Wolfchild on the Sega Master System sees players control a young boy named Saul, who has the capability to turn into a formidable force of a powerful werewolf. With side-scrolling platforming action, the game takes players through diverse environments, battling enemies and solving puzzles. The unique transformation mechanic adds a layer of strategy to the gameplay, as players utilise different abilities to overcome challenges. Wolfchild offers an intriguing blend of action, transformation and exploration elements, making it a choice for gamers seeking a taste of adventure and shape-shifting in their retro gaming experience. Master of Darkness for the Sega Master System channels the essence of classic horror literature and offers a platforming adventure steeped in darkness. Players assume the role of Dr. Social, a psychologist investigating supernatural occurrences in Victorian London. As players navigate through eerie gothic environments, they confront various monsters inspired by iconic horror tales, utilising multiple weapons to fend off the evil forces. The game's gloomy visuals, atmospheric music and challenging gameplay create a captivating experience reminiscent of the era's horror novels. The game clearly takes much of its inspiration from the iconic Castlevania series and is often considered as one of the best yet overlooked titles on the console. Yet as it stands, Master of Darkness remains an atmospheric and engaging choice for gamers seeking a taste of gothic horror in their gaming escapades. The horror games seen on the Sega Master System would pave the way for the inspiration and development of many iconic titles to breathe life on newer consoles long into the future. Having now understood the long history of early horror games on the system, we have looked at the impact of the titles on this list and how they provided the inspiration for future ideas to expand with technology to create truly memorable experiences that will never be forgotten. While modern games have evolved to new heights of realism with scenes of visceral imagery and grotesque violence, it still doesn't stop players from wanting to reflect on revisiting the many titles that made the future horror gaming generations possible. To learn more about the origins of games developed during the early console generations, we have looked at the many games from the system to help inspire future ideas, but there is still so much more to understand about this unique era of gaming, which you can learn more about by watching this next video that will look at the rise of the 8-bit generation and how it has inspired decades of future gaming concepts.